Hey everyone, it's been a while for a miles check-in. So it's September 25th, 2016, and I have just hit 410 miles about a half a mile ago. So after this hike I'll be at 412. I'm almost to the end, and lots of great things have happened this past few days. The power of positivity, definitely. Had a good 4-month stretch. Things weren't so hot. So, say about May, end of May, lost all my income. Found out my roommate was evicted. So I had to make some changes in my life. I was living real lazy, just getting by. So, instead of going out just getting any old job, which you need to have a job, but I waited and got my driver's license back, got that back on track, and now the same exact day, a few hours after I passed my road test, I get a call from a really good paying job. So I'm not going to say how much, but a lot better than what I was making, so that's awesome. So $5 more an hour than what I was making at my previous job, and this place allows overtime, so yeah, that's awesome. So moving on up there, and this is about this section of the trail where I was talking about all those changes in that video from a few months ago. And I explained, you gotta stay positive, you gotta, take steps into the right direction, and I feel that I did. Along the way, I learned a lot of things. I was reunited with my family again. We rebonded. We put that back together, me and the old lady, and the kids are happy as hell. Although they're young boys, sometimes they are very naughty, but that's kids. So that happened. Got my license back, got a job, and that starts in a couple of weeks. So, and what I was getting to is, along the way, I became somewhat of a minimalist, getting rid of a lot of my things to pay for bills, So eBay was a great tool to use, and all of the belongings that I never used will go to someone else. They gave me money in return for those items I was never going to use. So I was able to maintain my bills mostly. There was a few setbacks with some credit cards, which I had way too many credit cards to begin with. So that's how I got by a little bit as well. So some of those will be taken care of once this job starts, and I'm never going to look back at that amount of credit cards. So I think everyone can agree with that. Eliminate as much of that debt as possible and live off what you earn, and you'll be a lot happier. Credit card bills are just loan sharking, legalized, so the mafia can't do it, but the banks can. So anyway, great things. Got rid of a lot of things that were just sitting around. Even collecting things. There was some stuff I don't know. It didn't have sentimental value. I just thought it was really cool to collect. So those things, gone. Someone else can collect them. All they do is sit around, collect dust, and they take your time to clean them, every 6 to 8 months once it gets too dusty. I always like this spot. So, yeah. So 4 or 5 months later, things are coming together. That's quite a long time. It could have been sooner. I was comfortable with doing what I was doing. Plus, it did help out me being home with the kids a lot. So that was a good thing. Yeah, I wasn't raking in the dough, but hey, anyway, make a little bit of money also online with selling t-shirts. So if you guys want to check that out, I make a small commission off those. So that was another way to make a little bit of extra money to get by during a time of need. So definitely using all resources that you can, and think outside of the box. You don't have to just go do a 9 to 5 to survive. So that's what I did, and there'll be 412 miles so far this year. So the Hike 500 challenge is definitely doable. And today it's 63 degrees, the high. It's perfect for me. And I really enjoy the cooler fall weather. So I think I'm going to rack in a heck of a lot of miles. Yes, work is going to consume a lot of my time, but I don't think any more time than the kids. That takes a lot of time. I'll be away from them a little bit more, but in the mornings, because I'm going to be working second shift into the late evening, in the mornings when they're in school, I can hit out on the trail, come back home, get ready for work, see the kids just as they get off the bus. But weekends I'll have off, so excellent. And so I think I'll get more hiking in. So that's great. Tell me any of your stories of how you overcame a huge obstacle, such as losing your job, losing your home. I mean, this day and age, a lot of people do lose everything because of certain banks, or just there's a lot of other things out there that cause people to lose everything that they've worked for. But if you have, how did you overcome? Because you're gonna keep living. You have to. And especially if you have a family, you have to be there for them. So guys, enough of my ramble. I'm very excited. New job. The damn driver's license. Let me tell you, I have not had a license in 6 years at my own fault. I did this, and then I was lazy. I didn't worry about going to take care of it. And I just finally did. So you just have to get up, do it, be positive, get outside and enjoy the scenery, man. Explore. It's always about another adventure. And today I found a really cool place. It will be uploaded just prior to this video. That it was less than a 10-minute drive from my home that I never knew was there. So there's a million things out there. The world is huge, and there's so many hidden gems, little cool places to go check out. So don't limit yourself to what you know. Search for new. It's always about the adventure. Anyway guys, stay positive. Catch you next time.